it through. Savage. That's the way to get some momentum on your side.
Absolutely. Those dunks can really have a deflating effect on the defense.
Especially coming from a guy out of the backcourt.
Knows that one should have gone in. That hurts.
Here's Anthony. Back to Goodrich. Stolen by Harden. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
It sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Anthony dishes to Bynum. Goodrich, that's good.
How in the world did they? Yes, sir. I mean, that would have been unheard of about a decade and a half ago, Kevin, seeing a guy bounce like that at his side.
Good point.
Times have changed, though, guys. We got guards all over the league who can play way above the rim. And the layup just gift wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
That's good. Now Westbrook. He's got 14. On the wing, Harden. Back to Westbrook. He kicks it to Harden. Brooklyn with the rebound.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they...
Oh!
Look out! Watch out below! Wow! You got it, Clark.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together?
And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
And I like what they've done offensively, really attacking the rim, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And, guys, they've been the aggressor early. I mean, attacking the hoop and getting into the paint, that can make the game really easy for you.
And a chance here.
In the second, he's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Bosch has got the
strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Drummond's checked in.
He's really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for Drummond. He has 8 points and a steal.
And here's Anthony from the arc.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
Such a wide open look.
For them, he's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting a stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus. You look at them and what they're trying to do on offense, and I like it. I really do. I like the way they're using the entire court. They're spreading themselves out, and when you spread yourself out and make the extra pass, it gives you a chance to get good looks from behind the three-point line. And they're
seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Westbrook. Stolen by George.
Nice silky finish on the alley-oop.
Got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Here's DeRozan. Hits it from three-point range. DeRozan's got a pair of triples in the second. Oh, he knocks it in, a beautiful buzzer beater. Justin. And we finished one half of basketball by 8. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. It's been everywhere.
Boy, you wonder how long he can continue to shoot the three ball as well as he has to this point. He's been lights out.
Steve, you know that as well as anyone being the shooter you were. Sometimes you have those.
Westbrook's got 26 points. West passes to Goodrich. There's the dish to Carmelo. Goes up to the stripe. And he gets it to go.
Well, Westbrook has been great. 28 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of his game today. He's made his open looks.
Got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, the more these three-pointers continue to drop, the more you can sense the frustration coming from this defense.
No question. No matter what they've thrown at him, they've
7 attempts at the line in this one. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Back to Westbrook. Rebound, Brooklyn. Anthony's got 6 rebounds here tonight. For the 3. That drops. 34 points for Russell Westbrook.
He's really stepped it up this quarter. Looks like he's determined to get them out of this hole all by himself.
And Drummond kicks to Goodrich. And again, Brooklyn with the triple. Got Anthony. West is out there with Goodrich. Then there's Andrew Bynum. And it's Duncan in the power forward position. Here's DeRozan. From outside, off the mark. West with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. The 17-footer. It goes straight through with the swish. Back to Goodrich. He feeds it to Duncan. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one's on Anthony.
You know, he may lack grace, but his length makes up for it. He can
He'd be underneath the boards.
That could give him a huge injection of energy club.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about the burst to the bucket for a point guard? Boy, he can power those down. You want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Goodrich passes to Bynum.
Turnover in the first half, but that number is growing much bigger now in the second.
Here's Goodrich, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Out to West. Passes it to Goodrich. Clock at 6. From the line. West gets the bucket. By 10.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
And that one's good. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Brooklyn. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Drummond's checked in for Bynum. Bosch comes in for Tim Duncan. Paul George, he's checked in for Anthony. Hardaway is subbed in for Goodrich. From Irving for 2. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
The result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Anthony. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing boards.
And George, here we go. And it's Drummond with the jam. There's the feed to Beal. There's the triple. No luck. Excellent D there from George. It's Hardaway that time on the assist by Irving. By 17.
Well, if it wasn't already out of reach, it is now thanks to this spurt.
Just keep on firing, man. No reason to slow down now.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Carmelo Anthony.